Yeah, we established that a little while ago. Sorry, guys. Ellipse has this equation.
That's a very long.
Whoa. The center of my ellipse is HK.
Isn't HK what it is for something else? For circles?
Circle?
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. It's a lot like a circle. In an ellipse, if an ellipse looks like this, these are called my vertices. This and this is called a foci. That is plural of focus, just if you don't know that. This distance right here, that is an axis. Does that make sense to you? This is a major axis. This is a minor axis. And that is pretty much everything to do with an ellipse. The only thing we're going to worry about is finding the center and graphing it. Right? We're not going to mess with all the other stuff. Is that all right with you, I guess?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with an easy one. All right. X squared over 49 plus y squared over 64 equals 1. All right. For my ellipse, what is the center? 0, 0. Very good. Now, I take the square root of the number under x and go from my center the x direction each way 7. So I go right 7 and left 7. And my board is off just a little. Now I do the same thing with the number under y squared, which is what? 8 up, 8 down. Okay? Then I draw my ellipse. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Now, just asking you, would the major axis be up and down or sideways?
Sideways.
Up and down.
Up and down. Major means
Major.
biggest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Minor would be smallest. Would the major be 16?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Minor be 14. That's a given, right? That makes sense to you? And I know we're not doing that, but you could see that on a standardized test somewhere, so that's why I'm trying to, it's just simple, isn't it, to see that. It's not anything big. All right, let's do another one that's a little bit more difficult. What do you think would be more difficult?
Nothing. Maybe it not having experiences. Maybe.
No.
But I think we should just have all problems, something because you're asking us when you. No.
Why would you say that?
Because I know they're gonna be there.
What'd you say?
No, it shouldn't say anything. Wouldn't you rather know now? But do we need it? What if you do? But what if we don't?
What if we don't?
I do not see that. Most of the times we. Well, let's come back.
Doesn't see what's see.
This one is not equal to 1. So what do I have to do?
Get it equal to 1.
Or just say it's no solution.
Can I, yeah, you can say no solution and miss it. Can I divide every term by 81?
No, you can't divide it by 9. Yes, you can divide every term by 81.
So I have x squared over 81 plus, what does this become?
5 plus 1.
Over 9?
I don't know. I think you just threw up there.
Oh, did you hear me?
Sounds like someone threw up.
I don't see anyone in the hall, or but in the hall. That equals 1. I ran off the edge. All right, what is my center? What's subtracted from x?
0, 1.
0,
Negative
negative 1.
Yes. Hold up.
Why is it negative 1?
Why is it?
Because what is subtracted from y?
Oh, a negative.
Remember, it was y minus k.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
0, negative 1? How many do I go my x direction? 9?
Yeah.
But don't I have to go on my, where x is, or where y is negative 1?
Yeah.
Right? So it's here and here. How many do I go the y direction?
3.
3. So I go up 3 and down 3. Right?
Why is it that we're going down 1 again?
Because the center is 0, negative 1. And I always go from the center.
Yeah.
All right. One more? Ellipses are not hard, are they? Even though you have to graph them, they're not super hard. All right.
I'm very lopsided.
It's okay, as long as they're not just straight lines, as long as they're curves.
I think we can stay with the simple ones.
All right. What you have to do this one is you have to understand math.
Oh, no.
This number right here, that is the same thing as x minus 3 squared over 25 fourths.
And what if you don't understand?
What? Well, oh, what is this one going to be? Y minus 2 squared over 49 over 16?
Yeah.
And now it's much easier to do, isn't it? And it's equal to 1. What is my center?
2.
Yeah.
3, 2. Okay. Now you all have calculators. How far do I go right and left? Isn't it the square root of 25 over the square root of 4?
Yeah.
Which is what?
5.
I have.
5 halves, which is 2.5.
Yeah.
So from my center, I'm going to go 2.5 right and 2.5 left. Right?
Yep.
Okay. How many am I going to go up?
7 fourths.
How much is 7 fourths?
Almost 2.
1 3/4, almost 2? From my center, I'm going to go up almost 2 and down almost 2. That wasn't as bad as you thought, was it? So here's my ellipse. And I know I'm missing the dots a little bit. My calibration is off. It's not where I put my finger. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
That's the hardest you're going to do.
So what, 2 problems